What do you say we try this again? My friends call me Sully.
Nathan Drake. Nate.
Welcome to the first mini-episode of Outta Bounds, where I'm going to take some time to show you some things that might not work into a full episode. Just like any normal episode, these are going to cover glitches, tricks and cheats, but in a shorter and more condensed form. So I've had this recording of Uncharted 3 sat on my hard drive for about a year, and there's a good reason for that. You see, there's two very peculiar glitches that I've managed to discover while playing through the final chapters of the game. I'm sure these have already been found, but I wanted to do at least something with this footage. And just as a spoiler warning, if you haven't played Uncharted 3 before and you don't want the final sequences spoiled for you, then I'd recommend leaving the video now before you see something you don't want to. This first glitch is very small and doesn't really do a whole lot, but by doing it we're getting somewhere we're not supposed to be. After meeting back up with Sully, make your way through the stage like normal until you reach the cutscene of Catherine taking the brass pot out of the water.
Any ideas? Well, they sure as hell got us outnumbered.
After this scene, continue making your way through the enemies that are covering the bridge. Once you've made your way to the top of the shaft, start climbing the outside of the building. When you've reached this spot, instead of continuing around the corner, climb up to the right. If done correctly, you'll climb over the wall and fall through the wheel on the other side. Like I said, this doesn't do a whole lot, but we do get to see what the inside of this wheel looks like. I tried seeing what else I could do up here, but the only thing I could manage to do was jump through this wall and fall to my death, so that's exciting. The second glitch can be found just before the final fight with Talbot. I'm not sure what triggers this in specific, but feel free to try it yourself. I personally found this just by making my way through the final platforming segment. For some reason, there's a chance that the game will completely skip the cutscene of Sully catching Nate and take you straight to the final boss. However, there's something different about this fight. I'll let you try and figure out what it is for a second. Time's up, you gotta put your pens down. For starters, the platform that Nate and Talbot are fighting on is stationary. Normally, it's supposed to sway about and crumble away as the fight goes on. Secondly, Talbot doesn't seem to take any damage from attacks. This doesn't mean that he's invincible, because if attacked enough, Talbot will just disappear, but then he comes back again. Technically, this fight's unwinnable. However, there is a way to get out of this. If you find some way to kill yourself, you're taken back to the platforming section just before the fight. Just carry on through the section like normal and the fight should be working fine. So those were the two glitches that I managed to find in Uncharted 3. I'm sorry if there's some things that you wanted to see that I didn't cover, but I might come back to this game if there's some people who want me to. If there's any other game that you would like me to cover in the future, then feel free to leave a suggestion in the comments. All that's left to say is thanks for watching. If you want to check out the first video where I cover the slingback shooter glitch in Ape Escape, then click the video on the left. To the right is going to be a random video from my other channel called Darbus, where I mostly do Let's Plays. In the centre is a link to this channel if you feel like subscribing. Well, that's it. See ya.